Greetings. Hi, everyone. My name is Pastor Charles Williams, and I'm the founder and the creator of the concept known all over the world today as the Amber Alert System. I'm coming to you here live and direct from our studios here in Columbus, Ohio, USA, where I'm just coming here today to give you our Amber Alert Founders Daily Briefing, which is basically information that you can use, I believe, as it relates to the Amber Alert program. First thing I want to start out by saying is that at this time there are currently no active Amber Alerts that are posted at this present time. But as you well know, that can change at any time. But presently at this time, we have no Amber Alerts going. I want to start out here on today, first of all, by saying that on the 13th of January, January 13th, 2013, is National Amber Alert Awareness Day. And my, oh my, am I excited about this year's National Amber Alert Awareness Day. Each year in the past, I have just kind of been keeping a low profile, if you will. I have been going to places where kids would normally go, okay, and I would go there bearing gifts and giving them whistles and lanyards and giving the parents key rings and so forth. I know one year we went to Chuck E. Cheese Corporation and had a great time there at Chuck E. Cheese. And just surprised all the little kiddos and their parents there, talking with them about the importance and what to do in the event of an Amber Alert. In the following year, we were with the Wendy's food chain here in Columbus, and we were there and we spent the day there at Wendy's talking with people and just sharing and giving away some gifts and prizes and everything there. Just anything to heighten the awareness of the Amber Alert. I thoroughly enjoyed the National Amber Alert Awareness Day, and I would hope that on this National Amber Alert Awareness Day coming up on Sunday, January 13th, 2013, okay? I believe that sounds like it's going to be about the second Sunday in January. And so I am encouraging you that since it is on a Sunday, I'm appealing to all of my church partners, okay? Start now, plan now to talk to the children that you are entrusted with. People who, those of you all who are working with children in church settings, such as youth church, youth pastors, so forth. We are encouraging you to take the time and invest into talking of your children that you are entrusted with about safety, stranger danger, and what to do in the event that you are approached in an uncomfortable way. And so this year, I believe this year we're positioned to make a greater impact than ever before, because most of you all who are in churches or synagogues and so forth that will have a contingent of children are in a position to make a significant impact upon their lives by talking to them about what to do, you know, in the event that someone approaches them that in a manner in which they don't feel comfortable with. Encourage your children to talk to you, and parents, when they do talk to you, listen, okay? Listen to your children, okay? Children, they don't make things up about them not being something bothered them, or they don't feel comfortable about something. Next thing I want to talk about here is the social cam. We are so excited and we're so glad to be on the social cam app here. It gives us an opportunity to discuss a few things here a bit longer than the news does. Okay, the news, you'll probably hear about an Amber Alert for about 10 to 12 seconds on a newscast. Okay, well, here on Social Cam, we can dive into the story and give you the details of the story, so that, you know, I believe like this, that if I know how something happened, I know how to walk around something. So hopefully these videos with from Social Cam will be of some benefit to you and your family and the children that you may have in a way that would help to keep them safe, and in a way that it would help you to do a better job in parenting in the aspect of protecting your little ones as well. Our theme for this year's National Amber Alert Awareness Day is going to be to promote and educate the awareness of the Amber Alert. And you probably say, well, everybody knows about the Amber Alert. True, but not everyone knows about the updates and the continuous changings of the Amber Alerts. One of the myths, okay, people travel and they move across states and everything from time to time. It is critically important that if you move from one state to another state, you need to educate yourself on the criteria for the Amber Alert in your state. For example, in Texas, there is a certain criteria before an Amber Alert can be issued. Whereas if you move to Alabama, okay, that criteria may not be the same. It may be different. It may have been altered. In one state, the age limit is 16. Okay, in another state, the age limit is 18. So it's important. Don't just take it for granted that because you live in one state that it's the same thing all over. No, all 50 states do have Amber Alerts, but there's almost as many different criterias to each individual state's Amber Alert as there are states. So if you're going to move from a state to a state, even if you're visiting, and this is so important, even if you're visiting another state and something happens and it requires an Amber Alert, you need to know the information and the laws of the state that you're going to, because here's a great example. The laws in California are different than the laws in Florida. Let's say you live in Arizona and you're going to go to Florida for vacation, but you're familiar with the Arizona law as it relates to the Amber Alert, okay, in which they would issue an alert at a certain age. But in Florida, it may be totally different, and you may not get it, even though you're only visiting there, but that's where the child may have been come up missing from. So that's just one of the things here that I hope that Social Cam and our being here on Social Cam will be of some benefit and some value to you. Okay, thanks and God bless. Tune in. This is video 1 of today's date, November 29. And I've got a lot to share, so be sure and tune in to the very next video, okay? Thank you so very much. God bless. I am Amber Alert founder and creator, Pastor Charles Williams, saying thank you so very much. And if you ever hear of an Amber Alert, take the time, take a few seconds out of your time, stop, look around, and see if something that looks right, or see if something does not look right. Because chances are, if it doesn't look right, it's probably not right. Thanks. God bless. See you next time now. Bye-bye.